Final whistle of football fans try sponsored by Baba Ijebu. Manchester United 0, Chelsea 0. How you see the match?
No, the match it deserves to be 0-0 because two of them, no one play well. Or both of them, they are just playing. I don't know whether they are doing training or they are doing what. I don't even know. The football doesn't even make sense at all. Very dull match. But I think that 0-0 is okay.
So nobody deserves to win the match?
Nobody deserves. Nobody. Because if you check two of them, the attacker, they are not biting. The man you say, I think their own attacker is more biting than Chelsea own. See Timo Werner is there, Kai Havertz is there, Christian Pulisic is there, but they just have only one shot on target for the full time of the match, which doesn't make sense. Huh? But for Manchester United, if you see that save that this guy make the end of the match, what is that his name? Mendy. That save is very mad guy. That guy try. That guy is a keeper. I think keeper now with the other keeper, yes, not keeper. He needs to find a way back to Spain now because he can't play in Premier League. That Premier League is too hard for him. But for that Kevin, that Mendy, the guy tried. That
Mendy, was he the best player on the pitch today?
Yeah, I think I give him man of the match. I did not watch the first half, but for this second half that I watch, I give him man of the match. The guy deserve an award because if you watch the way the guy is stable on the Chelsea goal line, he doesn't move out. He doesn't he maintain his line. That's keeper for you. Not that like the other one. I think the other one that goal that Rashford play. Guy,
even the first half, Rashford for the goal.
Yeah. When I see the save, I say, "Oh my God, this guy, Chelsea have signed a keeper here." So I think the guy is trying. But for Manchester United, I think my Arsenal coming next week. I think if I do not win this particular Man U, I don't think I will win any other Manchester United again. Because this particular Manchester United, if they change their match, I don't know. But if they play the way they play today, with Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe, Partey, I will kill them.
Calm down. That one never reach.
Let's see what will happen next week. But for both of them, no one of them that are giving me a chance to earn ahead of Arsenal. This is no one because the way they are playing, I don't blame Man U like that because they don't two sign players. You understand? But for Chelsea of spending 300 and something million, see where Chelsea are. See the kind of football that Chelsea is playing. That's why I blame Lampard. I say Lampard, you know that this is English football. You can't bring players from France, Germany, Spain, and you expect them to adapt at the same time. It's not possible. Why can't you use that? What is that guy name? Kai Havertz money to go and sign Grealish? What Grealish?
Through Premier League experience.
That's it. The money that you used to sign what's that guy? Ziyech. Use that money and go and sign Zaha in Crystal Palace. I think Chelsea will not be like this. Chelsea will be at the top of the table by now if they sign those players in England because English football is very different. England and Serie A, you can't adapt at the same time. But if you leave England and go Spain, you can adapt anytime. So that's the blunt truth. I think Lampard. Two of them with Chelsea. I think Chelsea will finish ahead of Naija. But for Arsenal, none of them that are giving you a chance to finish ahead of Arsenal.
Wait! Please, if you're new here, click the subscribe button. Thank you.
Well, I'm a Chelsea fan first of all, and I was rooting for my team. Man United, from the way I saw their lineup before the game, I saw that it was a game of two inexperienced coaches because they didn't actually play their best players.
Yeah, they were too scared.
Yeah, they were too cautious, you understand? But I expected Chelsea to get something out of the game. I'm happy at least they got a draw. They got a clean sheet in the process. The next game is against Burnley in the Premier League. After Burnley is Sheffield. So being a Chelsea fan, I know about these fixtures. Man United, they are also promising because they got Cavani. Cavani played well when he came off the bench. But
played well. I think he had about 5 touches also.
No. What I mean by he played well is that he got himself some goal scoring positions. But if not for Mendy and if not for Thiago Silva, Man U would have nicked something at Old Trafford. It was a game at Old Trafford, so I would say that it was a tough game. I don't want to be too critical about the Chelsea team, but well, let's just see how the next game goes.
Did anybody deserve to win today? Did any of these teams deserve to win?
No. It was a stalemate actually. The result was very, very, very fair. Man United created more chances. They had clear-cut chances. Rashford had about 2 chances that Mendy saved. Mata also had a clear-cut chance that Mendy saved. So I would say with the balance of play, fair. 0-0 was okay. It was alright.
Speaking of Mendy now, was he the best player on the pitch today? Man of the match?
Sure, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I've not checked it yet, but I'm pretty sure that Mendy would have been given the man of the match. He had 3 very, very good saves. In the past, with Kepa Arrizabalaga, it would have been 2-3-0.
I swear.
It's obvious. So I'm very happy that Chelsea were able to keep a clean sheet. The last game against Sevilla, they kept a clean sheet. The next game. So moving forward, at least for now, they have their defense sorted out. But one thing we have to know is that this game, Chelsea played defensively. They actually played about 5 defenders, three centre backs and 2 wing backs. So
Rich James and Chilwell.
So it was a defensive game. I don't really blame them, but Man U tried. They won their midweek game against PSG. So I think that the two coaches still have some time to salvage their career. But moving forward, as a Chelsea fan, I'm looking forward to winning more games. I still have hope for Lampard.
So no Lampard out for now yet.
For now, let's see. There's still time. It's still very early in the season. He has the squad. He has the players. It's about putting the right team sheet every game. So let's just give him time for now. Maybe you can ask me about this maybe later, maybe in December. So that's just
All right, cool one. Mendy, money well spent. You are reaping the benefits. They are clean sheets now. But Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, big money signings, nowhere to be found today. Big game.
The thing about Havertz and Timo Werner is that they spend money on them. But if you look at them, is that for me, I think the problem is Lampard. He doesn't know how to get the best out of those players. Havertz is actually a proper number 10. You understand? Havertz played on the wing because of the kind of formation they played. It was a 3-4-3. So
There's no room for a number 10 in that formation.
there's no room for a number 10. So you don't really blame Havertz. As for Werner is a give and go kind of player. He's like an Aguero kind of player. He's not a hold up player. He's not Abraham. He's not Giroud. Anytime Werner gets the ball, he wants to take those quick touches, give and go. So for me, I think Lampard needs to look at that. There are some kind of games where Werner will come out. We saw in the game against Southampton, he scored 2 very, very clinical goals. In the game today, there was nobody on the pitch that could really feed those balls into Werner in goal scoring positions. Werner is a goal scorer. He has proven it with Leipzig. He has proven it with Germany. So for now, I'll be reluctant to call him a flop. Havertz, let's give him time.
So you're giving both of them time.
Let's give both of them time. It's still early.
All right, final question before you go. You're a Chelsea fan, so I already know the answer to this question. But I wanted to ask you, United and Chelsea, if you were to be very unbiased, who you feel go finish on top the other person for Premier League?
Chelsea
With no bias.
with no bias, because even some Man U fans are actually scared of the Chelsea because Chelsea made more signings. The problem is that Chelsea actually have an inexperienced coach. That's the problem.
Blending all these players is an issue.
Because they made more signings. They made quality signings. They have Chilwell and Mendy, who in my opinion have been the best signings so far.
Game changers
in the back. So now they need to find a way to blend the players in the front. So for me, Chelsea, apart from, I'm trying to be as objective as possible, but let's see what Cavani can do. Let's see.
Right.
I think if you check by the statistics, you find out that Man U was supposed to win, but they didn't take their chances.
So you feel United was the side that could have won if at all anybody for win?
Yeah. United could have won the match, but they weren't decisive at the final. Yeah, the final third. Yeah.
Interesting one. Edouard Mendy today, money well spent. Was he the best player on the pitch today?
I think he deserves to be the man of the match with that final save he made. But even before that, he's been making some fantastic saves. So I think he deserves to be the man of the match.
Interesting one. Now, is there something that happened in that first half between Maguire and Azpilicueta where it looked like Maguire was holding Azpilicueta? Now, what happened there?
That incident was supposed to be a penalty. I was surprised that even those that watched the VAR didn't call the referee back to ask him to tell him to go back and check. But that incident was supposed to be a penalty.
And then it was surprising there was no review. They didn't even check it.
Very, very surprising. They should have reviewed it and called the referee's attention. And you find out that just immediately after that incident, something similar happened that wasn't even as serious as that at the other side against Chelsea, and they went and reviewed that one. Why this one was very glaring. He was held. It was very glaring. And if you had watched the Clasico, you find out that even the one that the penalty that they awarded to Real Madrid wasn't even as clear as this one, but they had to. So I don't know. I don't know if they wanted the match to end as a draw or something.
Manchester United.
You can say that again.
Okay, moving on now. We've talked about Mendy, money well spent, but then there were 2 big money signings on the pitch again for Chelsea. Timo Werner and Kai Havertz. Nowhere to be found today.
From my observation, they didn't perform. Especially Havertz. Havertz didn't perform at all. Yeah.
Will they perform? Because they have been getting chances and chances, but they have not seemed to hit peak.
As for, I think with time they are going to perform. It's a new team, and the reason why Mendy is performing is because he's a goalkeeper. You know, goalkeepers they really don't come out to play the match. They are just at the post coordinating the defense, and you find out that since Thiago has been blending into the team, you find out that Chelsea's defense has been strong. Yes, it has been more solid. So with that, we could see Mendy performing very well. But with these other attacking and midfield players, you find out that you have to give them time for them to adapt to the team. Yeah.
True that. Assuming they adapt and assuming these players gel and everything, and then Manchester United that haven't won at home this season pick up form, which of these two teams do you feel will finish above the other one?
I foresee Chelsea finishing above Man U this season. Yeah, that's my prediction.
League winners, can they win the league? Because with the squad they have.
No, the league right now is very, very dicey. With the English Premier League has greatly improved from the way it used to be now. Now you can't just from the beginning predict that Liverpool is going to win or Man City is going to win, because everybody, right now we're even seeing Everton and the likes of Aston Villa coming up and challenging. We know that by the time the league gets to December and the second half of the league, we'll find out that most of them might drop. Yeah, but it's very hard for me to say. Both teams I'm not sure both of them will carry the league. It's still Liverpool's. The league is still Liverpool's to lose.
Without Van Dijk.
Without Van Dijk, yeah, I know by January they're going to get
probably yeah,
centre back. Yeah, but without Van Dijk, we saw how Fabinho just went in there and it was like he was a natural CB. So I know Liverpool, the league is Liverpool's to lose.
It was fantastic, Sha. But the truth of the matter is that Man was playing well, but unfortunate the ball now ended draw. But if I may say, Man don't conduct themselves, they're supposed to win the match.
So if you say Man is supposed to win?
Yeah, Man is supposed to win the match. They have the quality players that can make the match. Had it been Boba start the first half, could have win the match.
That first half, that team for the corner kick between Maguire and Aspilicueta, when you hold on, what do you think about that situation? Now penalty.
I think it's supposed to be penalty. Villa is supposed to come in. Villa is supposed to come inside there. Yeah, it's supposed to be a penalty.
And they don't even review himself.
No, they don't review him. But it's supposed to be a penalty.
So how you see Chelsea keeper today? Big money signing, that keeper.
Fantastic. He's the best. He's the man of the match. He's the man of the match.
And then those Chelsea players today, big money signings, Havertz and Werner, nowhere to be found. Big match like this, they're supposed to come up at least.
Well, for my own take, I just say they should just give them time. They should just give them time. They will make it. They should just give them time.
Moving on now this season, who you feel will finish above who for Chelsea and Man U?
Chelsea.
Because of the players, because of the whole squad.
Yeah. They should just give them time. They will make it.
The Manchester United coach didn't get it right with the formation. At least he's supposed to start Cavani ahead of James. That's where the coach got it all wrong.
So if you say like saying start Cavani ahead of James, maybe those chances for the come before those kind of late period.
Yeah. Man U supposed to get at least a goal before halftime.
Mendy today, he saved that 1-on-1 against Rashford. 9 minutes on another big save again. Was he the best player on the pitch today?
Yeah. I think that Chelsea goalkeeper is the man of the match. He's the man of the match for today's game. At least that goalkeeper was spectacular for today's game.
Who if you say go finish above who for the table? You remove your fan bias or anything.
Or being sentimental.
Yes, just remove. Just the objective. Talk the truth and the whole truth.
Let's say we see the young. Maybe I'm thinking that Manchester United will be above Chelsea. Maybe when everything does balance. But as for now, I don't have much thing to say.
Interesting one. Finally, before I let you go, this United team, the way that they play now, no win for Old Trafford this season so far. This team, they like team where we go Champions League next season.
Maybe that's football for you. Maybe that's football for you. You don't have to be winning always. That's football for you.